Hey, welcome to our channel. Old Coins History 333. In this video, I tell you about the United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny, which are very rare and valuable. If you interested in, please subscribe our channel. Thanks. Top 1. Today's video, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, with a special focus on one particular gem, the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 2014. Most of us don't give much thought to a penny, especially a modern one. But did you know that certain pennies can actually be worth far more than their face value? In fact, some can fetch a jaw-dropping price, making them the ultimate treasure hiding in plain sight. Now, when you think about a penny, you probably think about that small, copper-colored coin that gets tossed into jars, left at the bottom of your bag, or even dropped on the street. After all, it's just 1 cent, right? Well, what if I told you that the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 2014 could be worth up to $30,000? Yes, you heard that correctly, $30,000. It might sound unbelievable, but when you truly understand why this penny is so valuable, you'll begin to see pennies in a whole new light. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, which was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has seen many design changes over the years. The 2014 version of the Lincoln penny may seem like just another standard coin, but it's anything but ordinary for certain collectors. For those of you who might be holding onto your change or searching through old pockets, purses, and drawers, this could be the video that changes everything. Let's start with the basics. The 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny was part of a series of annual coins produced by the U.S. Mint, and in terms of design, it followed the traditional look that most of us recognize. On the obverse, the front of the coin, you'll find a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, created by Victor David Brenner. This image has been used since 1909 and continues to honor Lincoln's legacy as one of the most revered leaders in American history. On the reverse, the penny traditionally shows the Union shield, which replaced the iconic wheat stalks in 2010. While this design has become iconic, it's the rarity and specific qualities of the 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny that can make it extraordinarily valuable. So, what makes this penny so unique and worth a fortune? There are a few important factors to keep in mind when evaluating the worth of a penny like the 2014 Lincoln 1-cent. The first thing to consider is the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Pennies in excellent condition, especially those that are free from scratches, dents, or signs of wear, can be worth significantly more than those in less than perfect condition. A 2014 penny in mint state, meaning it has never been circulated and has retained all of its original shine and detail, can be a rare find, and that's exactly what collectors are looking for. Another crucial element is the presence of minting errors. The 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny was not immune to production errors, and in the world of numismatics, coin collecting, a coin with a minting error can be worth thousands of dollars more than a perfectly minted version. Some common errors include misprints, double strikes, off-center strikes, or even coins with parts of the design missing. If you happen to find a 2014 Lincoln penny with a noticeable error, you could be looking at an incredibly valuable coin. For example, imagine finding a 2014 penny with a double die error, which means the design on the coin is stamped twice, making it appear blurry or doubled in certain areas. This error, although rare, can turn a typical penny into a collectible treasure. A minting error like this could send the value of your 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny skyrocketing, especially if it's in excellent condition. Now, let's talk about the specific factors that contribute to the incredible value of the 2014 Lincoln penny. The U.S. Mint produced a large quantity of pennies in 2014, but not all of them are destined for greatness. Certain mint marks or special production variations can increase the rarity of a coin and, in turn, its value. Pennies minted at certain U.S. mint locations, such as the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, or San Francisco Mint, can vary in value depending on where they were made. A rare mint mark or a limited number of coins produced at a specific mint could be factors that make your 2014 Lincoln penny more valuable than others. Additionally, the historical significance of the Lincoln penny cannot be overlooked. Every year, the U.S. Mint produces millions of pennies, and many of them end up being stored in change jars, tossed aside, or lost. But there's something special about finding a penny that has stood the test of time. The Lincoln penny, and especially the 2014 version, carries with it a piece of American history. Over the years, coins have become important relics of the era in which they were minted, and the 2014 penny is no exception. As time goes on, coins like these become more desirable to collectors who seek to preserve and celebrate the history of the United States. When it comes to selling or appraising your Lincoln 1-cent penny, it's important to have it evaluated by a professional. Coin experts and numismatists can accurately determine the coin's worth based on its condition, rarity, minting errors, and historical significance. If you think you've stumbled upon a rare 2014 penny, don't hesitate to get it checked out by a professional. Now, let's circle back to the part that most of you are waiting for: the price. Just how much could a 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny be worth? Well, if you found a rare 2014 penny in excellent condition or with a minting error, you could potentially sell it for a staggering $30,000. Yes, $30,000. That's right. What might seem like a small, insignificant coin could be worth a life-changing amount of money, and it could be hiding right under your nose. Imagine finding that little penny and realizing it's worth more than you could have ever expected. With its rarity, historical value, and the potential for errors, the 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just pocket change. It could be your ticket to a small fortune at SO. The next time you reach into your pocket and pull out a handful of change, remember that the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 2014 might not just be worth 1 cent. It could be worth $30,000 or more. Make sure to hold on to your pennies, as one might just turn out to be a treasure that can change your life. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, your next valuable find could be just around the corner. Top 2. We're going to talk about a coin that you might overlook in your pocket change, but could actually be worth thousands of dollars. That's right, we're diving into the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 2012. When most of us think about pennies, we probably don't imagine them as being worth much more than the 1 cent they're stamped with. After all, pennies are often found scattered around our homes or buried at the bottom of our purses, and most of us don't pay much attention to them. However, there are certain pennies, particularly from certain years, that hold incredible value for collectors and enthusiasts. The 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny is one such coin that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. But what makes this penny so special? You might be wondering, why would a 2012 penny, which isn't even that old, be worth anything more than its face value? Well, this is where things get interesting. You see, there are many factors that contribute to a coin's value, including rarity, condition, minting errors, and even how it was produced. A 2012 penny, although part of a large batch of pennies minted that year, can have characteristics that make it stand out from the rest. Let's start with the basics. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, which has been in circulation since 1909, has undergone several changes in design over the years. The 2012 penny follows the tradition that has become iconic in American coinage. On the obverse, the front of the coin, you'll see the image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, created by the artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's portrait has remained largely unchanged since 1909, and it serves as a constant reminder of the legacy of one of America's greatest leaders. On the reverse side, the 2012 penny features the Union Shield, a design that has been in place since 2010 and represents the strength and unity of the United States. But now, let's get to the real reason you're here: the potential value of a 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny. As mentioned earlier, most pennies are not worth much more than their face value, but there are always exceptions to the rule. The key to determining the true value of a coin like this lies in understanding the rarity and condition of the coin, as well as any special characteristics it might possess. First, let's talk about the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale. With the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. A coin that is in excellent condition, free from any wear, scratches, or damage, will naturally be worth more than one that has been heavily circulated and shows signs of age. In the world of coin collecting, the grade of a coin can make all the difference in its value. A 2012 Lincoln penny that has been kept in pristine condition and shows no signs of wear could easily be worth more than the typical circulated penny you'd find in your pocket change. However, the real value comes into play when there are errors or special characteristics that set the coin apart from others. Minting errors are a huge factor in determining a coin's worth. You might be thinking, how can a penny have an error? Isn't the minting process very precise? While it's true that the US Mint is highly skilled in producing coins, mistakes do happen, and when they do, those coins can become highly valuable. Some of the most valuable coins are those with minting errors, whether it's a double die, an off-center strike, or some other anomaly. If you happen to come across a 2012 Lincoln penny with a minting error, you could be holding a coin worth far more than just 1 cent. For example, a 2012 penny with a double die error, where the design is stamped twice, making it appear blurry, can be worth significantly more than a regular penny. Mint marks also play a role in the value of a coin. In 2012, pennies were minted at 3 different U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark on the coin indicates where it was produced, and certain mint marks can be rarer than others. For example, the 2012 penny with the S mint mark, which was minted in San Francisco, may be rarer than those with the D mint mark from Denver or the P mint mark from Philadelphia. A rarer mint mark can drive up the value of the coin. Additionally, there is a significant historical context behind the Lincoln penny, which gives it added value. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been in circulation for more than a century and is a part of American numismatic history. As time goes on, coins like the 2012 Lincoln penny will become even more sought after by collectors who want to preserve a piece of history. For some collectors, the story behind the coin, the time it was minted, the changes in design, and its role in American currency adds to its desirability and value. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much is a 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny actually worth? While the majority of 2012 pennies are worth only 1 cent, there are a select few that can fetch incredible prices. A 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny in excellent condition, particularly one with a minting error or rare mint mark, could be worth as much as $35,000. That's right, $35,000 for a penny that you might have in your pocket right now. It's truly mind-blowing to think that a small coin like the 2012 Lincoln penny could be worth so much money. But this is the reality of coin collecting and numismatics. What seems like ordinary pocket change could actually be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you're lucky enough to find a rare 2012 penny in excellent condition or with a unique characteristic, it could be your ticket to a life-changing amount of money. So, the next time you find yourself with a handful of change, don't just toss those pennies aside. Take a closer look at them, because you might be holding on to a coin that could be worth a lot more than you think. And if you find a 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a minting error, a rare mint mark, or in pristine condition, you could be looking at a coin worth $35,000. Remember, in the world of coin collecting, it's not just about the age of the coin. It's about its condition, rarity, and unique qualities. So keep your eyes peeled and your hands ready to search through your pocket change. You never know when you might find the next big treasure. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Top 3. We're going to explore an incredibly fascinating topic that's bound to intrigue any numismatist or even those who are just starting their journey into the world of coin collecting. If you've ever wondered about those seemingly ordinary pennies that you find in your pocket change, well, this video might just blow your mind. Yes, I'm talking about the 2015 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin you might have overlooked but could be hiding a fortune right under your nose. Now, let's set the stage and take a closer look at what makes this penny so special. When you think about a penny, you probably don't think it's worth much more than 1 cent, right? After all, they're the smallest denomination of currency in the United States. But as we dive deeper into the fascinating world of rare coins, you'll come to learn that even a single penny, like the 2015 Lincoln 1-cent penny, can be worth so much more if you know what to look for at first glance. The 2015 penny looks like any other. On the obverse, the front, it features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design has been in use since 1909, and it's one of the most iconic representations in American coinage. Lincoln's dignified face and the words "In God We Trust" surrounding it have become synonymous with American history, which gives this coin so much historical value. On the reverse side of the coin, we see the famous Union Shield design. This was introduced in 2010 and replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial design that had been featured on the back of the penny for decades. The shield symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States, a fitting tribute to the ideals that Abraham Lincoln championed during his presidency. So, At first, it may seem like there's nothing extraordinary about the 2015 penny. It looks just like any other Lincoln cent. But here's where the fun begins. You see, there are certain factors that make a particular coin stand out from the rest. It's not just about the year it was minted. It's about the condition, rarity, and sometimes even the little quirks that can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Let's start with condition. When it comes to coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. In the world of coin collecting, coins are graded based on their physical appearance. The scale runs from poor to perfect, and coins that are in near-perfect condition are considered much more valuable. So, if you happen to have a 2015 Lincoln penny that is in pristine, uncirculated condition with no wear, scratches, or discoloration, you've already got something worth more than just 1 cent, but it doesn't end there. Minting errors are another key factor that can drastically increase the value of a coin. Minting errors are mistakes made during the production of the coin, and these errors can create rare and highly sought-after variations. For example, a 2015 Lincoln penny with a double die error, where the design is stamped twice, creating a blurry or doubled image, can be worth far more than a regular penny. Similarly, if the coin has been struck off-center or there's some sort of unusual mark or feature that doesn't match standard production, it could be the kind of error that collectors are dying to get their hands on. Another consideration is the mint mark. Every penny produced by the U.S. Mint has a mint mark, which tells us where it was made. The most common mint marks are D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. However, some mint marks are rarer than others, which can make certain coins more valuable. For example, if you happen to find a 2015 Lincoln penny with a San Francisco S mint mark, it could be worth more due to its relative scarcity compared to those produced in Denver or Philadelphia. The 2015 Lincoln penny, like all other coins, is part of a much larger collection that spans decades of American history. The Lincoln cent has been a symbol of the country since its introduction in 1909, and its design has undergone changes throughout the years, each representing a different period of time. For collectors, having a well-rounded collection of coins from various years adds depth to their portfolios. So, owning a rare or valuable 2015 penny is a great way to contribute to that collection, especially if it's one of those special editions or error coins. You may be wondering, how much is a 2015 Lincoln penny worth in terms of real money? While most of these pennies are still worth just 1 cent, there are a few that have become extremely valuable. In fact, if you happen to have a 2015 penny that is in exceptional condition, has a minting error, or features a rare mint mark, it could be worth as much as $25,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $25,000 for a single penny. Now, imagine that, taking a simple, ordinary penny and turning it into thousands of dollars just by understanding its unique characteristics. Coin collecting isn't just about old coins. It's about finding hidden treasures in your pocket change and realizing that they could be worth far more than you think. The world of rare coins is filled with opportunities for those who know what to look for and are willing to do the research. And even if you don't have a rare 2015 penny in your collection right now, there's always a chance you'll find one in the future. The excitement of discovering a rare coin is part of what makes coin collecting such a thrilling hobby. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of uncovering a hidden gem, and the potential to strike it big with a coin that seems like it's worth nothing but turns out to be a small fortune. So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change or flipping through your coin collection, take a closer look at the 2015 Lincoln pennies you have. You might just be holding on to a coin worth $25,000. To wrap things up, the 2015 Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like just another coin, but with the right condition, minting errors, or rare mint marks, it could easily become a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Coin collecting is a rewarding and exciting journey, and who knows? You could be the next one to discover a hidden gem and potentially become a coin millionaire. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content and tips on how to spot valuable coins. Happy hunting, and who knows, you might just find that next big treasure. Top 4. We have an exciting topic to dive into, and it might just surprise you with its potential value. We're talking about the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 2010. Yes, you heard that right. A penny from 2010 that could actually be worth far more than its nominal value. You see, While most people might dismiss these pennies as just another coin to throw in their spare change jar, they're missing out on the fascinating world of rare coin collecting, where even a penny can fetch thousands of dollars if you know what to look for. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll understand why that simple penny from 2010 could be worth up to $40,000. Let's start with the basics. We all know what a penny looks like. On the front, you have the famous image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design has been in place for over 100 years, and it has become one of the most recognizable coin designs in the world. Above Lincoln's portrait are the words, "In God We Trust," which has been a part of U.S. coins since the late 1800s. Below Lincoln, you'll see the words "Liberty," and at the very bottom, the year the coin was minted. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic Union Shield design, which was introduced in 2010 to replace the previous Lincoln Memorial design. The shield represents the strength of the Union and the country's commitment to liberty, a powerful symbol of American unity. While this design may seem simple, it is one of the most significant changes to the penny's reverse side in decades. But, as you know, there's more to this story than just the designs. The 2010 Lincoln penny is interesting for a number of reasons that could make it more valuable than its 1 cent face value. So, what exactly makes a 2010 penny potentially worth thousands of dollars? First, we need to consider the condition of the coin. In the world of coin collecting, the value of a coin is heavily influenced by its condition. Coins that are well preserved, free from wear and tear, and retain their original shine are far more valuable than those that have been used extensively. A penny that has been stored properly and remains in mint or near mint condition can fetch far more than one that has been passed around in pockets and purses for years. The key is to look for pennies that have been kept in pristine condition. A 2010 penny that has been stored in a way that preserves its beauty and sharpness could easily be worth more than a few cents. A well-preserved penny, especially if it is in a grade of MS 65 or higher, which stands for mint state, meaning it's nearly flawless, could see a significant increase in value. But it doesn't stop there. Another factor that could increase the value of a 2010 penny is the presence of minting errors. Minting errors occur when the coins are incorrectly struck during the production process, and these mistakes can sometimes make the coin much more valuable than it was originally intended to be. Some of these errors are extremely rare and can cause a coin to be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. For example, if a 2010 penny was struck off-center, it could be considered a rare error coin, and collectors would likely pay a premium for it. Another common error to look out for is the double die, where the design on the coin is mistakenly stamped twice, resulting in a blurry or overlapping image. Coins with these errors are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch significantly higher prices. In addition to minting errors, certain rare variations of the 2010 penny could also hold substantial value. While the 2010 penny was minted in large numbers, there were variations in the way the coins were produced, and certain versions of the penny could be worth more than others. For example, coins that were minted in specific locations or those with certain mint marks could be rarer than others, adding to their collectible value. Speaking of mint marks, they are another important aspect to consider when evaluating the value of a penny. Mint marks are small letters that are stamped onto the coin to indicate where it was minted. The most common mint marks are D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. While the 2010 penny was mostly minted in Philadelphia and Denver, some coins with the San Francisco mint mark are rarer and could be worth more to collectors. Even subtle differences in the mint marks can make a coin more valuable, so it's always worth examining your pennies carefully. Now, you might be asking, how do I know if my 2010 penny is valuable? Well, the first step is to carefully examine it for any signs of rarity. Look for coins that are in excellent condition with minimal wear, as these are more likely to be worth more. If your coin has any noticeable minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, then congratulations, you might have a hidden treasure. Additionally, if your penny has a rare mint mark or was minted in limited numbers, that could significantly increase its value. In the world of coin collecting, knowledge is power, and understanding what makes a coin valuable is key to finding hidden gems in your pocket change. Even if you don't have a 2010 penny right now, keep an eye out for it in your future coin hunts. With the right mix of condition, rarity, and minting errors, the 2010 Lincoln penny can be worth far more than you might imagine. How much is a 2010 Lincoln penny really worth? While most 2010 pennies are worth just 1 cent, if you find one in near-perfect condition, or if it has a rare minting error or unusual variation, it could be worth $40,000. That's right, $40,000 for a penny. It might sound unbelievable, but this is the reality of the coin collecting world. What might seem like a simple, everyday penny could potentially be worth thousands of dollars if you know where to look. Coin collecting is a thrilling hobby that allows collectors to uncover hidden treasures and potentially make a lot of money. The 2010 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a prime example of how a coin that's often overlooked could hold a significant value if it's in the right condition or has a rare minting error. So, if you've got a 2010 penny lying around, take a closer look. You never know. Your simple penny could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin-related content and tips on how to find hidden treasures in your pocket change. Happy hunting, and who knows, you could be the next coin millionaire. Top 5. We're diving into a specific coin that many overlook but could hold a fortune. That's right. Today we're talking about the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1987. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny. But trust me, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why this seemingly simple penny could potentially make you $55,000 richer. Now, let's start with the basics. The Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. It's been in circulation for over 100 years, and it features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. The design has evolved over time, but Lincoln's image has remained the centerpiece. He's shown on the obverse side, with the words "In God We Trust" prominently displayed, reflecting the nation's values. Below Lincoln's portrait, we have the word "Liberty" and the year the coin was minted, in this case, 1987. On the reverse side, you'll see the familiar Union Shield design, which was introduced in 2010 to replace the previous Lincoln Memorial design. The shield symbolizes the strength of the American Union, and it's a fitting tribute to the country's history and unity. Although the design changed in 2010, the 1987 penny features the traditional wheat ears that flank the words "E pluribus unum," which means "out of many, one." But here's where things get interesting. While the 1987 penny is a common coin and was produced in large quantities, there are specific factors that can make this coin extraordinarily valuable. So, let's break down exactly why a 1987 Lincoln penny might be worth much more than just its face value of 1 cent, believe it or not. This coin could be worth $55,000 or more if you know what to look for. The first thing to consider is the condition of the penny. As with any collectible item, the better the condition, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that are in mint condition, meaning they are free from scratches, stains, and wear, are always worth more than those that have been heavily circulated. A penny from 1987 that has been stored carefully in a safe place, away from the elements, could fetch a significantly higher price than one that's been tossed around in your pocket or dropped on the floor. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that look as if they just came out of the mint. Now, if you think your 1987 penny is in good shape, there's another thing you need to check: minting errors. Minting errors are mistakes that occur during the production process, and they can make a coin far more valuable. The 1987 penny, in particular, has had some notable errors that have caught the attention of collectors. For example, some 1987 pennies were struck with a double die, which means the design on the coin was stamped twice, creating a blurred or overlapping effect. Double die pennies are highly sought after because they are so rare, and the 1987 penny with this error can fetch a price much higher than its face value. Other errors that can increase the value of your 1987 penny include off-center strikes, where the coin was not aligned properly during the minting process, or die cracks, which occur when there's a crack in the die used to strike the coin. These errors can make your penny unique, and collectors love finding coins with these rare imperfections in addition to errors. Another factor that can influence the value of a 1987 penny is its mint mark. Mint marks are small letters on a coin that indicate where it was made. The 1987 penny was minted in 2 locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The coins made in Philadelphia don't have a mint mark, while the ones made in Denver have a small D stamped on the reverse side. Coins from both mints are worth different amounts depending on the year, rarity, and condition. If you have a 1987 penny with the D mint mark in exceptional condition, it could be worth even more than a coin minted in Philadelphia. Now, let's talk about a factor that often surprises people: collector demand. Coin collecting is a popular hobby, and there are collectors out there who are specifically looking for coins from certain years, including 1987. While many people overlook these coins, dedicated collectors know that even common years can be valuable if they meet the right criteria. In fact, the demand for certain mint marks, error types, and grades can drive up the price significantly. A 1987 penny in perfect condition with a rare minting error could easily be worth thousands of dollars. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered, and the 1987 Lincoln 1-cent penny is no exception. While most people might think it's just another penny, you could be holding on to something much more valuable than you realize. The key to finding out if your 1987 penny is worth big money is to examine it carefully and look for any signs of rarity or imperfections. If you have a coin that is in mint condition or has a minting error, it could be worth far more than its face value. So, you're probably wondering, how much could a 1987 penny actually be worth? Well, if your penny is in pristine condition, free of any scratches or discoloration, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But if you happen to have one with a rare minting error, like a double die or off-center strike, the value could skyrocket to as much as $55,000. That's right, $55,000. It may seem hard to believe that a penny could be worth so much, but it's true. Coins with errors are highly coveted by collectors, and the rarity of these mistakes drives up the price exponentially. To sum it up, the 1987 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can be worth far more than its face value. Whether it's due to its condition, minting errors, or simply the collector demand, this penny has the potential to make you a lot of money. So, the next time you come across a 1987 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. It might just be worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more amazing coin-related content. Who knows? Your next hidden treasure could be just a penny away. Happy hunting, and remember, a penny saved might just be a penny earned, especially if it's a rare 1987 Lincoln penny worth $55,000.